Hello and welcome. I am Anuradha Sengupta. You're aware that the TRAI's guidelines for telemarketers came into force from September 27th. In the first month, there have been 2,500 complaints and 17 telemarketers have already been fined. Animesh Das reports that telemarketers are finding it tough going and say that their revenues have shrunk by between 30 to 40%. Here's what's happening.
The last month has been rather busy at two-year-old mobile marketing firm Walkover. The company that offers bulk SMS as part of its business has been busy reworking client strategies to deliver more bang for the buck. Since September 27th, it has had to raise rates by almost 15 to 20% thanks to the new regulations introduced by the TRAI for telemarketers.
From the 27th of September, there was a very heavy sort of drop in terms of the messages that were being sent out. People just were very cautious in what was being done, and there was a lot of grey areas in terms of the actual guidance in terms of interpretation, and generally people playing on the safer side. Result of that has been, yes, a lot of messages were not being delivered out to users. A lot of volumes have come down.
In addition to its guidelines that were enforced on the 27th of September, the TRAI added two clauses over the last month, namely, restricting the sending of promotional SMSs to 100 messages a day, a number that has been increased to 200 since last week, and imposing a 5 paise surcharge on every promotional SMS sent, which would be paid by the sender to the terminating carrier. The limit on sending promotional messages helps curb the fly-by-night operators who exploited the unlimited message deals offered by telecom service providers. But it is the surcharge rule that has upset telemarketing agencies. Agencies say that adhering to the rules has led to a 30 to 40% drop in business, and the surcharge will only make things worse.
When that pricing actually goes beyond, and we all know that the pricing of the SMS was going down and the SMS volumes were going up, there were many clients who were actually adopting this medium very effectively to do their promotional campaigns. But with this surcharge, actually it restricts the kind of campaigns that the clients can do, because every client has now started monitoring its ROI, and with this surcharge, the ROI is not as good as what it used to be earlier. The 5 paisa is actually passed on by the aggregator straight to the client. So, because no one in between can absorb a 5 paisa charge.
TRAI's new rules will also impact the banking and financial services sector, real estate, education, health, consumer goods and entertainment and IT services. While most companies we contacted from these sectors chose to remain mum on what is clearly a tricky issue, others are still deciding their strategy.
In certain areas, for example, where we send out or we were sending out daily deal SMSs, and in certain other parts of our business, especially around key holiday periods when we would send out promotional offers to our customers, so those we have stopped at this point in time. So to a limited extent, it has impacted our overall marketing efforts.
And we do it specifically more by email rather than SMS, because we believe that there's a bigger opportunity to communicate the proposition on email and just give out much more information and link that directly to the website so that the customers are able to come and complete their transaction.
Within a month, the TRAI has received 2,500 complaints from mobile subscribers, issued notices to 1,122 subscribers and penalized 17 telemarketers. However, a few telemarketers have found a way out. Using servers located outside the country, they continue to push out promotional messages. Such a setup does not come under the purview of the TRAI. So despite signing on to the Do Not Call registry, many mobile subscribers continue to receive spam messages.
I think almost 6 months back, I registered on DND, that on the website. Not only on the government website, but also I went to the Vodafone, of which I am using my service. But still, we keep getting those kind of messages. Of course, phone calls have stopped, but we still get those SMSs.
I'm not aware of DND registration, and I don't know how to sign DND registration also.
My husband had registered for it, and still he is getting the messages.
Invariably from insurance companies, banks, I don't know, they irritate so much. It's really too much. Even if you tell them I have already registered on DND, even then they keep calling.
Since I have signed up for the DND, the messages have reduced a lot.
Even after registering for DND, it's a lot of disturbance, distraction, and I don't know why they are continuing.
The new regulations were set to benefit subscribers who were being deluged by unsolicited marketing messages and should have led to more targeted brand communication. While it's early days yet, most marketers have only recently started reworking their telemarketing strategies. For the telecom regulator, however, The next big step is to communicate to the 860 million mobile users in India that they now have more control over who reaches out to them.
Telemarketers putting out an SOS there. Next on Storyboard, we have a new campaign from Bosch that entered the home appliances business in September. Created by Ogilvy India, the commercials will hit TV screens by the end of the month. Take a look.